Good afternoon, Warren Township Schools. This is Dr. Mingle, Superintendent, with a return to school update for August 13th, 2020. As an update to our timeline, thank you again for all of the help in getting our registration as close to complete as we can get it right now. Last week and into this week as well, our principals have been very hard at work on the cohorting and scheduling process for both students and staff using that information. Today in our community update, we launched a very brief August survey that focuses on food days and support for our PTOs. We encourage everybody to participate in that survey. It should take less than 2 or 3 minutes. On Monday, August 17th, the Board of Education meets with a focus on distance learning. That presentation will be available on the district website the next day as well for those that would like to view it. On Tuesday, August 18th, all families will receive a notification related to cohorts. I'll go into more detail about that in just a second. We intend to communicate about homerooms and bus routes during the week of August 25th. The Board of Education meeting on August 31st will focus on health, safety, and operations protocols. That information also will be made available on our website the next day, which is the first day that staff will return to schools, our 10-month staff, I should say. And on September 8th, our students will return to school facilities. I know that yesterday's press conference from Governor Murphy and the media coverage raised more questions than answers. So what does the governor's announcement mean? Executive Order number 175, issued yesterday, clears school districts to reopen as long as they certify that social distancing and health and safety standards can be met. Districts may apply to open with fully distanced learning if it has legitimate and documented reasons why core health and safety standards cannot be met by day one. In other words, if a school district has not developed a plan to meet all the state guidelines, it can ask for permission to stay closed until it can meet that requirement. The Warren Township Schools plan, which we've communicated previously, meets social distancing requirements and the health and safety standards outlined by the New Jersey Department of Education. It's already been reviewed by New Jersey Department of Education officials, and so our reopening plan under Hybrid 1.0 remains in effect. In other words, there is no change to the Warren Township Schools approach to reopening on September 8th, based on the governor's announcements yesterday. We were also notified that the New Jersey Department of Education and the New Jersey Department of Health intend to provide us additional health and safety guidance and criteria for how we might make decisions in the future about closing or moving further along the continuum to be open more. We have not received that guidance at this point, although it was mentioned yesterday. As soon as we get it, we will review it at our various return to school committees, incorporate it, and communicate about it however that is necessary. So as has been the case all throughout this process, everything is with the caveat of unless conditions or requirements change. So we need to see what's in this updated guidance from the Department of Education and Department of Health in order to adapt our plans appropriately. Next Tuesday, all families will receive confirmation of their selection for students to enter the hybrid model or a full-time distance learning model. For those families that selected the hybrid model, confirmation will include which hybrid that student has been assigned to. Hybrid A being Monday, Tuesdays, and designated Wednesdays, and hybrid B being Thursdays, Fridays, and designated Wednesdays. In addition, that letter will include information about how a family can request with 30 days notice to move from hybrid to full-time distance or from full-time distance to hybrid. In addition, we will attach to that notification a copy of the updated 2021 school calendar for everybody, a copy of what the AB rotation schedule will be all the way through November. Obviously, if we can come back sooner from the hybrid, we will, but we wanted to get that schedule out so people can plan accordingly to balance the A and B hybrids across cohorts, across that time period of the first marking period. And we will communicate the school start and end times for both in-school facilities and at-home instruction. It's important to remind everybody that whether students are in person or at home, and at home, whether they are in the hybrid or full-time distance learning, there is a set schedule each day with synchronous learning taking place. And so those schedules will be communicated on Tuesday as well. That's it for this week. Lots more information to come next week. Thank you again for your continued support and patience as we work to return all of our students and staff members safely to the Warren Township School facilities in just a few short weeks. Thank you. Take care.